we will do a new game. So, what we need to do, we gotta rename ourselves. KitKat, KitKat.
It's a great name.
I think we can skip past day 1.
Okay.
But you had to do new game, like you can't do a load because it asks you this specific question in the beginning that it wouldn't do if you just loaded from after day 1.
You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. Okay, I don't think going to a school with a bunch of birds where you're the only human who lives in a cave is ever going to be considered normal.
It's going to be a normal school life.
Yeah, really. Which do you choose? I'm assuming we want to choose fulfill the promise.
We want to fulfill the promise.
Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. Tell me. A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? Was it a genie bird?
Moments. The BBL events start after summer. Okay. So then we can skip through this.
Okay. I've had this dream a lot recently. I can see a little house on the other side of the fence. I wonder who lives there. I don't think it's anyone I know. Ryouta is next to me and my parents are here too. Oh my god, I have parents? But I live in a cave. Are they dead? They're probably dead. In a war.
Rip.
We're all together again, but... Mom, Dad, hey, wake up, please. Oh, you can't, you're dead. Well, that dream again. Ryouta, my parents, and me at a stranger's house. The strange bird who comes to me is a magician. He says he'll grant any wish that Ryouta and I make. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day. Well, that's freaking vague, Mr. Magician. I'll grant your wish when I feel like it.
That's all for today. See you tomorrow, everyone.
Classes always feel really long after summer vacation. I think I'll go home and sleep. I'm gonna go home, Ryouta. Wanna come with? Huh? Ryouta isn't at his desk. He's always slow. Jeez. So I don't think he packed up and went home. Sir, wait.
Hello, KitKat. What is it?
Do you know where Ryouta went? I don't think I've seen him since homeroom.
He went to the infirmary earlier.
He's dead!
I think he wasn't feeling well.
He had a stomach ache?
Could be. Maybe you should go check on him, if you weren't going somewhere else.
I will. Uh-oh. I'm just gonna walk in and Shuu's just gonna be like... eating him.
Okay. So, from here on out, Kita is Ryouta.
Oh, hello. Boom. Weren't expecting that trick, were ya?
What?
I am now
mean, you could do a different
Ryouta.
voice too if you want, but he was my voice anyway.
I'll probably just, I mean, he was pretty much your normal voice for the most part,
Yeah.
so I'll just probably, like, be less sassy and just leave it. I'm late. I've been slow getting out before, but I've never slept through my alarm like this. Maybe I'm not getting enough sleep. Anyway, gotta go fast.
Sonic.
Sorry I'm late.
Good morning, Kawara. We were just about to sit down.
Late on the second day, as expected of a feral.
Feral? What does that
I
mean?
don't know. I don't know.
What a
He
racist.
thinks everyone's lower than him. I know.
Sir, where's KitKat? Isn't she here?
Apparently not.
She's dead!
No wonder her kind died off.
Well,
Rude.
where are you, KitKat? Usually you'd be here early. You were late yesterday, and now this?
I think we can start homeroom now. Today we'll do a little review on the history of bird kind.
You wait until now to teach that? What a pathetic country.
Well, you can leave.
Of course, everyone learned it years ago, but it's required for the second day of the semester. Back when we birds were still beasts and pets, a virus known as H5N1 appeared. At first, it only affected birds, but it underwent a mutation and spread to humans. This mutated strand was highly infectious and had an extremely high mortality rate.
And apparently it looks like snot.
Apparently.
It became clear that it posed a threat to the survival of the human species. So the humans engineered a powerful virus to cull birds and prevent H5N1 from becoming pandemic. In hindsight, it seems foolhardy and rash, but the world leaders of the time saw no better option. Except the new virus didn't work. Infected birds didn't die.
Aw, birds.
Rather, their brains grew in size and power, starting with doves. That's why doves make up the majority of professionally qualified workers today. Other birds, including quails like me, are still adapting to social life. Incidentally, I heard that the first puffin in history... Puffin, not Puffin.
Poffin.
Not Pokemon Puffins. I always mix those
He's
up.
a poppin' puffin.
He's a Puffin. I heard that the first puffin in history to hold a governorship was elected last month. Even cockapoos, which were once close to extinction, can now be toilet trained. These are facts, guys. And as you all know, the Prime Minister of Japan is a shoebill.
He looks like he has no soul.
Anyway, the development of social intelligence in birds had a huge impact on their predators, which leads me to my next point. Since their gambit failed, humans were left defenseless to H5N1 most died out. The few that are left now live peacefully with birds, though in the past there were large conflicts. Oh, I guess no more time. Ah, that's the bell. We'll vote on student council members in second period, so be on time. I like how I stayed awake for all that.
KitKat never came. I hope she's okay. Maybe I should try calling her. She's dead.
Kawara, do you have a minute?
I need to tell you that your friend is dead. Sure.
We're supposed to get our print boxes today. Would you mind picking ours up?
Our print box?
Yep, it has all the handouts and everything, since we don't have a council yet.
Okay, it's in the faculty room, right?
That's right. If you could have it back here before second period, please. Fetch it for me.
Print box, print box. Inside the faculty office is a stack of cardboard boxes. These must be the ones. This one, maybe? I pick up the box marked 2-3. It's awfully heavy. I guess paper isn't exactly light when there's this much of it.
Seriously, though, paper's fucking heavy. Also, that is a fun fact, Fred. Poor Sakuya. Oh shit, what'd it say? I accidentally clicked.
Oh, thank you. You were okay by yourself.
Okay.
It was a little heavier than I expected, but I was fine.
Let's take a look inside then, just to make sure everything's there. Huh? Did you cut your wing, Kawara?
Cut my... I don't think so.
It's bleeding.
Sometimes I just bleed.
Apparently.
Spontaneously.
Exactly.
It is. Did I scratch myself on something? Doesn't hurt at all. No, this isn't my blood. What is that? There's blood leaking through a corner of the box. It's me! It's KitKat! She's dead in the box! I feel sick. What if it's a Jack in the Box and I just, like, my dead body comes, like...
That would be absolutely terrifying.
But I reach out and open the lid anyway. Inside the box is a human head. The eyes are glassy. But even like this, I still recognize her. She wasn't late. She was here all along. Dead. It can't...
First class. Also, there's 8 classes. If that gives
So,
you any idea.
does that mean that Shuu's ending is canon?
No. Actually, nobody's ending is canon in this.
Oh.
This is a totally different thing.
Oh, okay.
It'll
Ooh.
remind us.
It's my head in a box.
What?
What? Huh?
He always acts like that.
I know. It just makes me laugh, like, every time.
Look away, Kawara. Looking will only hurt you.
I love how the teacher's just like, yeah, it's a head in a box. It's fine. There's blood everywhere. Like, we don't know where the rest of the body is. It's fine.
Nope, no idea whatsoever. Don't lose your head, everyone. Too soon?
Emergency alert! Emergency alert! We have entered a state of emergency. All students, please evacuate to the gymnasium. Repeat, we have entered. Cuckoo? What is happening? Why is everything red? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm useless.
Until we know what's going on, there's nothing to do. Instructions. Same thing. What are you spacing out for, Kawara? Come on!
I'm not the one who's asleep.
No, but he's kind of traumatized. That's his best friend.
I love how no one else cares.
Because
No.
I don't think they all got to know her really well until their route or whatever.
I guess. I don't want to leave KitKat here alone. Her head.
Get up! She's gone! That thing is no longer KitKat.
But I must have a trophy! It can't be.
She'll never get ahead in class now.
I know, right?
Shame she wasn't more headstrong. You got... Come! Oh my god. She just didn't have her head in the game.
By the time we arrived, the gym was already crowded with students and teachers. No one seemed to know what's going on, though. The gym echoes with whispered speculation. Hey, did you see that box? Yeah, you had that too? Yeah, well, the class rep opened it and I didn't see it, but apparently there was a human arm in it!
Dismemberment.
Ours had half a leg. It was really gross. From the snatches of conversation I hear, it sounds like all the print boxes had pieces of a human corpse in them. Were they all pieces of KitKat? I wonder. Did someone put me in a wood chipper? What is this nonsense? Nobody seems particularly concerned. Which isn't all that odd. It was grotesque, but it's not like it was a dead bird. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, for them it wouldn't be that weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird, but it's not the same impact.
Yeah. Just some primate. Maybe I just ran into the door because the glass was really, really clean. That's how I died.
Nanaki, this isn't some idiotic disaster drill, is it?
We're not supposed to have one until next month.
Do you suppose it has something to do with that distasteful box? That was definitely KitKat's.
It's my head
Bah.
in a box.
Bah, won't someone help? Won't someone explain this ridiculous state of affairs already?
Yeah. Someone, tell me what's going on. This is a bad dream, right? Someone wake me up. Someone?
So cheery.
Is everyone here? This is...
Oh shit.
See, I'm glad you had to do this.
I think it's Ichijou?
Ichijou Mino, the
Sure.
headmaster.
The headmaster? Oh my god, it's Dumbledore.
It seems we have all gathered together without panic or noise. Excellent. Excellent. Unfortunately, there has been a natural disaster outside. The school is a designated evacuation site, so please remain here a little longer.
Natural disaster? Nonsense. The weather is perfectly clear.
Cool! Okosan felt no earthquakes.
It's just like human body parts falling from the sky.
It's not like we're anywhere near a volcano or anything.
I demand an explanation, Headmaster. Just what is going on outside? Does this have something to do with KitKat? I love it when it says both. Why have you brought us here?
I repeat, there has been a...
No,
Murder.
imbecile! It's just a
he was
fucking
dead
recording. Why did they think it was gonna talk back? Anyway. Like, I mean, not recording, but it's on TV. It's not like he can hear everyone
Yeah.
in the
Sakuya is still like, hey, listen to me.
background. Why aren't you answering me? I don't understand.
You peasant. The gymnasium erupts in whispered discussion once more. Well, that changed nothing. I still have no idea what's going on.
Are you alright, Kawara?
Obviously not. No, yes, I am. I mean, my friend's head was just put in a box, and all her body parts are distributed in other boxes, but I'm totally fine. Don't need
But
to
I'm
see
fine.
a psychiatrist or anything.
Right?
This could prove to be a very bad day for us all.
Could prove to be. It already is.
Cool! Mr. Nanaki, KitKat is missing!
You dumbass.
Cool! She must have run off somewhere. Okosan will go looking for her.
No, don't. San, no, she's dead. San is an older breed, much closer to pigeons of the human era. Maybe he doesn't understand the concept of death. Trying to explain would only hurt myself.
The Headmaster has proven entirely unhelpful. What should we do, Nanaki?
Me talking to the TV has yielded no results.
Well, we can't exactly carry on with class.
Sure we can. Let's just do some math. I agree with San. Let's go get KitKat. What?
Calm yourself, Kawara. To relinquish your sanity during a state of suicide.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Sir, we can't just leave her like that. May I go back to the classroom, just once?
Well, the principal did ask us to remain here, but he didn't say we couldn't leave the gym now, did we?
I mean, if you want to go hang out with the corpse, that's fine.
Right? Dots. I'm coming with you. As president of student council, I have a responsibility to get to the bottom of it.
Your bottom is everywhere, Sakuya. Thanks,
To the panda.
Sakuya.
Do not flatter yourself. I am not doing this for you. KitKat was foolish, loud, and had no manners or sense.
Wow, rude.
She never deserved anything like that.
Well, that's
I
something.
swear. Yeah, that's something. I swear by my blood and name as a labelle, I will find the one who did this. You shall be my assistant. Come, Kawara.
Right.
Right.
And so I exited the gymnasium in Sakuya's majestic wake. I want to know what happened to KitKat. I mean, well, who did that to her and why? Can the evacuation possibly have nothing to do with her? Why wouldn't the headmaster explain anything? My head was a raging whirlpool of questions and no answers, and I did not yet know what we would find. Dun dun dun.
What is this?
A wall. A huge gray. What had been a clear autumn sky is now blocked off by dull gray.
It's like a dome.
It's dark, almost like the sun has already gone down. What are we in an experiment or something? Like some kind
The
of
school's on
biodome?
lockdown. Yeah, apparently. A dome, rather. We appear to be shut in from above as well.
What? When did they do this? And how?
I don't think any of us was in full command of his faculty as we came this way. We can't be certain that it wasn't already there. It does seem most likely that it was put in place while all of us were in the gymnasium listening to the headmaster.
He did say there was a natural disaster. Maybe this is some sort of shield.
A disaster so destructive there's nothing to be done but hide under a normal gray blanket and wait?
Maybe they didn't give the headmaster the details to avoid causing a panic?
If that were the case, they would be robbing us of our right to know why our very lives are in danger. Is this really a shelter? Is there really a natural disaster?
Either way, we don't know if there's a connection between what happened to KitKat and all this. Let's go to the classroom and then tell Mr. Nanaki about the dome thing.
Very well.
Hey, did you see the dome that's like over
Chilling out
everything?
there.
Looks like the other classes left theirs as they were as well. There, at the teacher's desks.
Is everybody else planning to stay in the gym?
Japan is a country full of fools who have grown lazy through too much peace. Damn. I doubt anyone else has dared to take it upon themselves to investigate this matter.
Shade.
We're here. Yeah, 'cause he's French. It's a head and a back.
The box is still where I left it. Inside is... I can't. Sakuya, I'm sorry. Could you?
No matter. Dots. What is this madness?
Huh?
There's nothing here.
I'm a magician.
Distraction.
That can't be right. We left it right here. It's not like it got up and moved on its own, is it? I mean, I got skills.
Someone came and removed it while everyone was at the gym? This is life, not some third-rate mystery novel.
I mean...
I don't know who this is.
Yuuya.
Salutations, Ryouta. I see you're babysitting Sakuya.
Do not throw my name about like some cheap toy, mongrel.
How cruel. Well, I can't blame you for being tense, given the circumstances.
I think he'd act like that regardless of the circumstances, Yuuya.
Fact. I am sorry about her. It pains me to think what happened.
His expression clouds. It's strange, I've never seen him with any expression other than carefree cheerfulness before.
You'd known her for a long time, right?
Yes. Do you know something about all this, Yuuya?
Well, most of this business is still a mystery to me, but I can at least answer the question we face right now.
The whole whereabouts of the corpse, you mean?
Yeah, that. As you said, this isn't some third-rate mystery novel. Corpses don't disappear, and we won't be having a famous detective show up and find the culprit for us.
Well, that would have been convenient.
Right?
Anyway, the other infirmary assistants and I gathered up in the chemistry lab.
The chemistry lab?
What for?
For one, well, we couldn't just leave her scattered throughout the school, if only for the mental health of the students. Secondly, for the autopsy. As you know, we have two things going on here at once. The only human in the school was cut up and distributed to the rest of the school, and now there's some natural disaster happening. I imagine you're wondering if there isn't a connection between the two.
We are, but we haven't found anything.
What do you know?
I told you, this is a mystery. This is all a mystery to me too. I suspect that we will have an easier time investigating the as long as we're sealed up like this, though. The doctor should be proceeding with the autopsy now.
The doctor? Why him?
You don't trust him?
Of course not. I don't want to think about what he might do to her. He might even have...
You suspect the doctor?
Yes.
I forgot something.
Everybody
Sorry.
knows he's a nutcase. He probably killed her for some crazy experiment.
He is an expert in the field. Who else here could perform the autopsy?
But...
I know where you're coming from, Ryouta. He's not exactly the most ethically minded bird around. That's why I asked Professor Nanaki to come too. He should be there by now, if you want to go make sure.
And he's probably asleep.
He didn't fall asleep during that lecture, though. Point that.
Which is weird.
It's a little weird.
Alright, we'll go later. So KitKat has been gathered in the chemistry lab, and the doctor and Mr. Nanaki are examining her now. Mr. Nanaki might not be the best witness, but he's better than no one, right?
The falling asleep. We know
Yeah.
where the corpse went then.
He's like asleep on top of the corpse.
And she was just trying to work
Yeah,
around him.
she was just like, oh, god damn it.
Not again.
Not again.
But why are you here?
Me? I'm investigating, under my own orders, of course.
Playing detective, mongrel?
That, and I have to make sure we didn't miss any.
Oh,
Anyway.
it's like a puzzle. They're trying to put me back together.
Aw, cute.
Aww.
Anyway, what are you two going to do now? Personally, I think the murder and the evacuation are almost certainly connected.
I'm inclined to agree. The headmaster's refusal to explain our situation makes me doubt his story in its entirety.
Indeed. So, Ryouta,
Yeah?
I know how you feel. You want to find the one who did this to KitKat as soon as possible, right?
Yes. KitKat. Gone for a moment, and suddenly she was turned into this. Who did that to her? I'll find them, and I'm going to find the culprit, and I've never felt this emotion before, but now I feel nothing else. When I find that bird,
My thoughts exactly. Unfortunately, the school is a mess, and we won't find anything by chasing Shadow. I think we should try to solve both mysteries at once, whenever possible. Of course, the wall could just be there because of some natural disaster. That's about all I have to say.
Okay, bye.
We didn't need your advice from the start. You're nothing but talk anyway, mongrel.
Thanks, Yuuya. We'll do our best to help.
Oh, and one other thing. You might want to talk to the maintenance in the maintenance office. Tell him I sent you.
One?
He's the janitor, the yellow
Oh,
one that
right.
had 2 lines and that's it, so
Oh,
I figured
okay.
you'd voice him.
Okay. You mean that antisocial cockatiel dandy everybody hates?
Yep, him. Don't worry, he's the good guy.
Oh, good guy, my bad.
He'll be able to help you, and you might find something useful. Well, that's it for the talky mongrel. Adieu.
He saunters off towards the staircase.
What a dreadfully obnoxious man. I thought he'd never shut up.
He gave us some good advice, right? We should be grateful. Anyway, I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Indeed. Where should we head next? I doubt we would go amiss by visiting the lab, the maintenance office, or by investigating the wall outside.
Right.
I think we do all of them, but...
Okay. Let's go to the office first. Maybe this one guy will be able to help us.
Oh, I thought it would let us choose. My bad.
No, you get no choices.
Apparently.
Sit down.
The maintenance office, in other words, the repairman shop. I doubt we will find anything useful there.
Yuuya said to go, right?
I doubt the integrity of his advice.
Jeez, is that anything to say about your own brother? You should be nicer to your family.
My
you slap
family?
me? You want to go, Pigeon?
Do you mock me? That filthy, blooded mongrel is no relation to me.
Whoa, calm down. I guess his elitism is still running business as usual. We don't have time to waste. We should hurry. The maintenance room is in the corner of the main building on the ground floor, right? Excuse us.
What is this? This doesn't look very educational.
The handyman pretty much lives in here, I think. I mean, it's better than a cave.
It's true.
A dove. And one more. Mr. One, hello. What are you doing here? Didn't you hear the alarm? I'm Ryouta, and this is Sakuya. We got permission from our teacher to investigate the building.
Didn't you hear the alarm?
No panic, no noise, and no leaving. That's what I do here. Whoa, somehow he seems really cool.
You mean you're too lazy to go to the gymnasium?
Don't worry about me. You two go ahead and find your class there. No, we're not.
Do you mean to interfere with us? Wretched fool.
Yuuya said we should ask you for help. Sakazaki Yuuya?
Yes, him. We decided to honor his request by coming all the way over here. Do you intend to stop us now?
Sakuya, where the heck are your manners? Sorry, he transferred from overseas and his Japanese isn't too great. He certainly has more bark than I imagine he has bite. Very well, come in. What did you say you gentlemen were investigating?
2 things. The murder of KitKat and the mysterious wall outside.
You've been in here the whole time, right? Do you know what he's talking about? Yes, I got an idea of it from Mr. Sakazaki.
Yep. In other words, you know only what you have heard from that monk. Useless.
I know plenty about the school itself, though. My job is to take care of the entire campus. Maybe you know what the big gray wall outside is, then. Nope.
Useless wretch!
Sakuya, calm down. Though I'm not sure there's anything we can learn here right now. Oh wait, Mr. One, could we use your computer? Maybe we can find out what's going on outside. Sadly not. Everything's been cut off since this morning.
Even the telephone wires, eh? This is too thorough.
I can't think of any reason why they'd need to cut communication systems off if it were some sort of storm protection.
This has been a wild goose chase then. A complete waste of time. Let us go, Kawara.
Wait. I have a bright and massive piece of advice for you. Bright and massive? What? If you get stuck, try the Headmaster's office. I've been almost everywhere in this school, but never there. You might be able to find something out about the wall if you check in there.
Of course! The Headmaster did not speak to us in person in the gym. No shit, Sakuya. He was broadcasting from his office.
Then he might still be there. Asking him certainly seems like the best way to get some solid information. We should try that. If you need a break later on, feel free to come back here and rest. Anyone Mr. Sakazaki sent is trustworthy. I'll get you some notes. If you find anything, you can come write it down. You never know what could happen in a situation like this, and you don't want to forget anything. That's bizarre. Thank you, Mr. One. We can come back here later. For now, we should check the lab or the wall. After those two, we can try the Headmaster's office. I guess we can go to the wall, because that's less interesting.
I'm pretty sure we... Because that's what?
Less interesting.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you do both. So.
Yeah.
Wall.
Go to the wall, then. We step outside once more. The gray dome remains, blocking out the morning sky. Let's go get a closer look at it. We can't see much from over here.
Indeed. Iron, maybe? It's quite firm, at any rate.
Maybe it's some sort of shelter. My phone's out of range. Maybe this wall is blocking the signal?
That seems likely.
Is he just, like, beating on it?
I don't know. I think so. It sounds thick and dense. Trying to break a hole in it will not be practical.
Thank you for that.
Clack.
Maybe there's an emergency exit or something.
We should check. We still don't know whether or not we are completely sealed in after all.
Right, let's walk around the perimeter. Doesn't look like there are any doors or anything.
Indeed. It appears to be identical all the way around. Do you suppose it is ventilated? I can't say I fancy the prospect of suffocating under this thing without even knowing why it's here.
I'd think an emergency shelter would have some sort of airflow built in, yeah. If not, then we're in deep trouble. What are you looking at?
Up there. Is that some sort of hatchway?
He points upwards. Ah. He's right. About 20 meters up, there's a joint or something of a different color. It does look like it might lead outside. Let's go look.
I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand?
Yeah, maybe there's a switcher or something somewhere.
It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us remember its location and return later.
I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there, this is the only option. Maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway.
Indeed. Let us move on.
We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about KitKat, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. She's dead too. Everyone's dead. I love how they have, like, human skeletons in here.
To learn about humans for whatever reason.
Excuse us. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing.
Hello, Kawara.
Sir, thank you for being with KitKat now.
Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym.
He must have gone past us. How unfortunate.
The doctor's lining the pieces of KitKat up on one of the lab benches. Oh my god, that music.
Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara?
I'm not glowering at you.
Do you disapprove of my handling of her?
Creeper. He gives me an evil smile. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious.
Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her.
Oh.
It will take some time. I will send word for you when I finished.
He's like sitting there like playing Django with the body, trying to fit pieces together.
Okay. Oh my god, it's like a puzzle piece.
Yeah, he's got like a bottle of Elmer's glue.
Oh my god.
This'll fix it.
Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait. Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawara.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Kawara. A moment, please.
Yes.
Allow me to give you a hint.
A hint.
You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important.
Music stops immediately.
Yeah, it does. One might say you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind. You're just a little bit off. But I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Oh, isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your taste. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity.
He?
Well then, you can handle the outside investigation and I, the internal. Oh. Good luck, Mr. Kawara.
Right. Thanks, Doctor.
I forgot how ominous everyone is in this ending.
He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not to worry about it for the time being.
What were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor?
Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement.
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor.
Too late for that.
I suppose we've finished the first stage of the investigation now.
Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab. The Grey Dome covers the entire school, but for one small hatch. And we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say...
Indeed, he suggested we visit the Headmaster's office.
Yeah, it's on the first floor. let's go. Headmaster, sir?
Are you within? We demand entry.
Are you within? Rude even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects.
No reply. Let's go in.
Wait, Sakuya, that's...
Well.
It's locked?
Bah, where is that old geezer?
Maybe he's pretending to be out so we'll go away.
Indeed. He never was the type to walk around about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets.
Should we wait around?
We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter his room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters.
It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it will be easy to break down.
You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside.
Yeah, we can head back to the...
Uh-oh.
Will the door just open of its own accord?
What is it, Kawara?
Kick the door down! I thought I heard something.
I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things.
Like something being dragged across the floor? Listen, there it is again. Behind... Robot? Is it me as a robot? Did they just stick my head on it? What, it's the Scarecrow from Batman?
Yeah, seriously. It only makes this noise, pretty much.
Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head?
Super creepy. Second class.
Okay.